Okay, super excited to make this video today. It's going to be super impactful because I'm going to be telling you the #1 attraction secret that turns on 99% of women. Okay, stick with me to the end of this because what I'm even going to show you on top of this, okay, despite this already being a super juicy, super good title, is I'm even going to be telling you the #1 biggest mistake, okay, that you're making with women. Okay, after coaching thousands of men over the years, these are two of the biggest issues and things that we have to overcome as men, so that way you can truly understand how to attract the type of women that you want and take your game to the next level. This video is going to be super impactful, so stick with me. Okay, let's hop right into it. The first thing, okay, we're going to get the secret out of the way first, so that way you understand this, because I see this roadblock so much, okay, inside of my MBT community. I see this online in comments. Okay, the #1 secret that you have to realize and understand is women like when things appear effortless. Okay, this is the secret. Okay, women like when you're demonstrating competency, when you're on dates, women like when it seems effortless. So I'm going to explain to you why. When you're working hard, okay, and you're verbalizing it, maybe you're working hard on your business, your passions, your careers, you're working hard and you're verbalizing it, this is extremely anti-seductive. Okay, women oftentimes live in the land of emotion and how your words make them feel. And the second you introduce effort into any of your speech, or you seem very rigid and not fluid and not fun to be around, okay, it's going to be extremely anti-seductive. So here's the thing you got to understand here. Okay, when things appear effortless, it seems as if he's the type of guy who just gets it. Like, he knows how to be entertaining, he knows how to be funny, he knows how to tease me. Okay, these are very good things. This is the small nuances of social calibration you have to demonstrate with a woman. So when you do this, okay, when things appear effortless, it displays competency via actions, not words. Okay, your words don't hold very much weight when it comes to telling a woman what you're wanting to do or telling a woman what you're about. She should be able to see this from your life setup. She should be able to see this from how you look and how you interact with people. Okay, and that's going to be the biggest dictating factors of true status and true attraction triggers when it comes to your dating life. So I'm going to put this in a big bold right here. Women do not want to see a man suffer. Okay, they only want to watch him enjoy the fruits of his labor. I will say that again. Women don't want to watch a man suffer. Don't tell a girl you're on your purpose. Don't tell a girl how hard you work. Don't say I'm chasing excellence and I'm high value. All the stupid crap that you hear online. Okay, if that's how you're going to choose to live your life out, great. Live your life out like that solo for you. You have no need to show any of that or even verbalize any of that, because now it makes it look like you're trying. Okay, I will put this as bluntly as I can. Being a tryhard is a turnoff. If a woman sees you're a tryhard and you're trying hard to impress her, or you're trying hard to work your way into anything, or it seems as if you have to work really hard because then you're going to gain her approval, or you're going to be the type of guy that you want to be, what that makes it look like is you're not enough as is. You need all of these exterior motivating factors to get you to where you need to be for your own confidence, and it's going to be a turnoff. So to put in plain sight, effort equals pain, okay, and everybody knows this deep down, especially women, okay, and pain equals anti-seductive. So what do you have to do? You have to make everything look easy, okay? I'll give you an example. The guy who's 6% body fat, let's use this as a good example because it's perfect. If you have razor sharp abs at 6% body fat, okay, but this is all you're about, this is going to be anti-seductive. So if this guy's walking around and talking about how hard he had to train, how many hours of cardio he had to do, how many egg whites he had to eat, and how much macros, major turnoff, right? Because now this looks effortful, not effortless, okay? It looks like you had to work really hard because now you're trying to impress people. Okay, that's not what you want to do, and it's a turn off to women. I'm going to put it that way. Meanwhile, let's look at the guy who's maybe 10 or 11% body fat. Well, this guy also dieted, okay? This guy dieted very hard too. This guy did all of the things he had to do to look great. But you know what? This guy is able to just enjoy the vibe. This guy's able to maybe take a couple shots at a party. Okay, this guy's able to, talk to different people in social groups and enjoy the cheese dip, enjoy the nachos, whatever you want to call it. Enjoy, if everybody's taking a martini drink, he's able to take one too. You're able to fit in socially, way more attractive. Because now it's if a woman sees that, she's like, oh, here's this hot guy in front of me who looks good, okay, who's also able to socialize, who doesn't take himself too seriously. Okay, this is far more attractive in every way, shape, and form. Okay, this is the number one secret. Women like when things look effortless. Well, on the flip side to that, okay, what is the number one biggest mistake? Well, I'm going to be telling you this because this mistake, I guarantee you, you're making. I see men all across the internet. I don't care what content creator you watch. Most men are making this mistake when it comes to their seduction, when it comes to their game, okay, and when it comes to how they interact between the women that's in their life and the outcomes that they're trying to get. Now, real quick before we dive into this, after this video is over, what I want you to do is go down below and register for the MBT webinar. Okay, MBT, for those of you who don't know, over the past like 4 or 5 years now, I've worked with thousands of men, okay, and have created my own proprietary system. Okay, MBT stands for Masculine Behavioral Techniques, and this is a tried and true system that thousands of men are using across the globe to actually get the women that they want and keep them. And since every day in this community, like I see guys with new girlfriends, I see guys getting laid, I even see some guys actually like finding their dream wife. Like success is actually possible. And since I know I can help deliver that to you too, after this video is done, I want you to go down and register for that. It doesn't take very long. You're going to totally enjoy the presentation, and it's jam-packed with 9 bonuses that I made strictly for this year that you can only get on that presentation. So go check that out, okay? Nevertheless, what is the number one biggest mistake, okay? The biggest mistake all men make is verbalizing what you're trying to do. Never, and I mean never, verbalize what you're trying to do. If you have to say things like, oh, I'm on my purpose, or oh, I'm trying to build a 7-figure company, or, you know, I'm trying to do this, like, and you're saying these things to boast or to brag or to show off, or, you know, no, like if she asks you out to dinner with her family and you're dating, oh, I don't want to go to dinner because right now I'm working on my purpose. It's so rigid. It's so like seductive. It just is not very like, you're going to lose so much of the sexual energy and the tension and the vibe. So here's what I mean by this, okay? When guys say things like, I'm high value, or I'm on my purpose, you're expecting this to build attraction, when in actuality, this is the biggest mistake that destroys attraction, and here's why, okay? They're vibe killers. So when guys say things like, oh, I expect women to act XYZ towards me, okay, or you're verbalizing these things, it totally kills the mood. Where if you want the best behavior out of the women that's in your life, it comes from setting the mood and setting the vibe and setting those expectations, so that way the social nuances between both of you, she knows how to be in that feminine frame where you're getting her best without you having to directly and bluntly say it. When you have to do those things, once again, it kills seduction. So these are vibe killers, okay? What I advise all of you to do is keep the male journey to yourself. What is the male journey? The male journey is things like, you know, building your business, going to the gym, counting your macros, tracking all this stuff, maybe doing your daily journaling, doing your daily prayer or meditation. Like those deep work type things, like I'm gonna just give you the gist of this, okay? Do not vocalize your goals. Let your goals, once you accomplish them, speak for yourself, okay? If you get to 10% body fat and you have abs, go enjoy the summer beach, okay? Enjoy showing it off, but fit in and act like a good, cool, normal guy. So what I'm trying to say is this. Do not say a bunch of weird internet crap. Don't talk about your purpose. Don't talk about being high value. Don't talk about being stoic. Don't do any of this crap. You're going to seem weird. Just be cool. Be a cool, chill guy that she would naturally want to be around. So the funny thing about this is like these points are 100% true, but like how this would look, how like even my speaking pattern, my demonstration, how my interactions are with women. If you had a camera and you watch how I'm speaking to the women that are in my life, XYZ, it's gonna look totally different than how I'm communicating to you guys. The vibe and the interactions is completely different. So there's work time and there's play time. Okay, work time, when you're doing deep work, that's for yourself. Do that solo. Okay. Now, on top of that, there's playtime. Playtime is when you make the 1 to 2 hours every couple days to go on a date or to see the women in your life. Don't confuse the two. When you start confusing the two and mixing the two, it starts to lose a lot of the attraction and a lot of the seduction that you did build when you were solely focusing on just having good vibes and interactions with the women in your life. So, last but not least, mundane male tasks dry a woman up. Okay, if your woman is watching you grind on your business on your computer for 10 hours a day, yeah, cool. She might know money is going to come of that, but dude, it's going to completely kill any seduction. You're now a try hard. This is all you're focusing on. She doesn't want to see that. Keep this to yourself. Okay, things like meal prepping, reading books for hours and hours, listening to mentors, listening to podcasts, building things. This is deep self-work for you as a man. This is not made to be looked at in the eyes of a woman. This is for you. Okay, now when you have the fruits of your labor to show for it, cool, now you can show it off, but you have to have the right vibe and the right tension to couple that. So what's a big no-no? This deep work stuff, okay, is only for you. When you make time for the girl, when you make girl time in your life, now it's about the vibe, the flirting, and you being chill. You going on adventures and you doing fun, cool things where she's entering your frame. So this is the number one secret, is making things appear effortless. The biggest mistake that I see guys make is them verbalizing, okay, things that they're trying to do. And the second biggest mistake is not seeing the MBT webinar. Okay, I tell you this like from a pure heart. The presentation that I made down below for the MBT webinar is literally like 800 slides deep, which means it's long, but I put a ton of work into it. Like I put a ton of work into it. I show you 9 jam-packed bonuses that you get totally for free on that webinar. I made it so that way you can see some of my life's work and behind the scenes footage of how we created MBT and what goes into this. So that way you can attract the type of women that you want, even if you're not the tallest guy in the room, even if you're not a multimillionaire, okay, even if you don't have a million kajillion Instagram followers, it doesn't matter. I watch this work for everyday average guys, 24/7 around the clock. Go down below, check that out, hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.